Good morning. I hope you're having a great start to your day. So, I'm not sure if you watched the Oscars this week on Sunday. I didn't. I don't think I've ever watched it. But it was interesting because a friend of mine told me that at the Oscars, they have what you call seat fillers, which are 300 people that are all dressed in tuxedos and gowns with makeup and hair done. And what happens is, they don't want the hall to look empty at any time. So what happens if someone goes to the bathroom, someone has to go out and goes out to kibitz? So the seat fillers automatically take those seats so the hall always looks full. So they have no other purpose than just to be a seat filler and fill the seat till the person that's supposed to be there comes back. And I was thinking about it because in this week's Torah portion, we study about the architects of the temple. Bezalel was the tribe of Judah, and Ahaliav, who was the tribe of Dan. Now everyone knows that the tribe of Judah was the greatest of all tribes. But what we don't know is that the tribe of Dan was the simplest of all the tribes. In fact, the rabbis tell us that Dan ma'asif l'kol ha'machanot. Dan was the one who gathered everything. After they would travel, people forgot things, they would wait back a little bit, gather all the lost belongings, and then travel on. But when God picked the architects for the temple, he didn't just pick the people from the tribe of Judah, but he also picked someone from the tribe of Dan, from the lowest of all tribes. You know, King Solomon, an ecclesiastic, says like this: Tov Shem Mishemen Tov. A good name is better than oil. Which makes sense, right? Shem is in the word shemen. Oil might give a good fragrance, but it doesn't last forever. But if you have a good name, if you impact the world in a positive way, it lasts forever. But then he says something else. V'tov Yom HaMavet V'Yom Hivoldo. And great is the day of death than the day of birth. And the question is, why would that be? When you're born, you celebrate. But when you pass, why would that be a greater day? And the rabbis give a parable, and they say that about this people that were sitting on the dock waiting for ships to come and go. And when the ship would leave, everyone would cheer for it as it went on its voyage. But the ships that came back, no one really cheered for it. Except there was one guy who was cheering for the ships that were coming back. And they asked him, why do you cheer for the ships that are coming back? And he said, very simple. He said, the ships that are leaving to go get goods, we don't know what they're going to come back with. We don't know when they're going to come back with. But the ship that's coming back, we know what it brings. We know the impact it's had. And that's what King Solomon is saying. When a person's born into the world, of course, it's the time of celebration, but you don't know the impact, the good name, the positive things that it's going to do. But when a person passes, you know, and you're guaranteed of the things that they do. So we live in a world that who do we celebrate? Celebrities. We celebrate actors and actresses. Why? Because they're famous? Because they have a big name? But what are they accomplishing? Maybe the seat fillers, the people that fill the seats, are the real celebrities because of the actions they do, the people they impact, and the things they accomplish. And that's what the Torah tells us when the Torah chose someone from the tribe of Judah and from the tribe of Dan. That when it comes to the human being, it's not about where you come from. It's not about the name you have. It's not about your celebrity status. It's about the impact you have, the lives you touch, the people you celebrate. There's a funny story about Senator Bill Bradley, who was this 6'10" almost. He was a basketball player who ended up becoming a senator. And one time he was at a dinner, and they served chicken and potatoes. And when the waitress came around, or the waiter, he said, "Sir, could I have an extra portion of butter with my potato?" And the waiter says, "No, I'm sorry, but it's only one portion per person." And Senator Bradley's like furious, and he says, "Excuse me? Do you know who I am? I'm Senator Bradley. I'm an all-star basketball player. I'm a senator. I sit on the Foreign Relations Committee. You're telling me I can't have a second portion of butter?" And the waiter looks at him and says, "Sir, do you know who I am?" And he says, "No, who are you?" He says, "Well, I'm the one in charge of the butter." And sometimes we think our status is made by the fame we have, by the celebrity status we have. But in truth, it's all about the things we accomplish, the people we touch, the name we have. and the goods we bring, so to speak, to this world. So my friends, just remember that there might be celebrities that come to the Oscars and seat fillers, but for all we know, the seat fillers are the celebrities, and the celebrities are really the seat fillers. Make sure that you're not a seat filler, but you impact the world in a good way. Have a great day.